welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another manga review. This is going to be on Tarareba Girls. Hopefully you can see the cover there. If not, it's probably the thumbnail so you guys can see the cover there. We follow the life of Rinko, and Rinko is a successful, I guess you can say, screenwriter for web series at this point. And Rinko is a girl, obviously, and she's given it all to her career, to the point where she turned down an assistant director at the time when she was 23 years old, and he wanted to go out with her. He wanted to actually marry her to that extent, and she turned him down. I believe his name was Hayasaka, and Hayasaka 10 years later then tells her, hey, can we go to dinner? I need to ask you something. And Rinko at that point then realizes, man, it's been 10 years, it's not happened. And then it clicks. You know, I'm 33, he's not that bad looking anymore, he's good looking, he's successful as well. I need to get myself a man. So she goes thinking, am I going to reject him again? Or should I say yes? What should I do? Well, when she actually gets to the date, Hayasaka actually ends up asking her if she likes the ring for a different girl. Not the point. As you can see by just the first chapter, this whole story follows Rinko and just misunderstandings. She goes with his gal pals, two other girls, to drink almost every day after some type of shenanigan that happened in that day. Either she got rejected, got insulted, sees the guy with other people, or just really feels old for her age. Most of these things or stories are all around about her age and the fact that she hasn't really found someone to be with. At the same time, these girls, while drinking, meet this fellow called Key. They don't find out his name till later on in the volume, but Key, he kind of tells them straight what it is. He tells them, you know, you girls are just here for, give me 1 second, guys. You guys are just here for, you know, the booze and to be like what ifs. What if story. What if I have asked him out? What if I had said yes? What if this? What if that? So he insults them right in their face from day one. And from that day to on, each time they bump into Key is really a big jerk to them. The story just unravels so much where Rinko puts herself in a situation where she follows a co-worker all the way out of the city, and actually Key goes and looking for her. I'm not going to say more after that because that's going to ruin the whole volume, so that is all I'm going to say. It really is a good story. If you actually read the director's note, or the author's note, sorry, she's not really a director, she's an author. The author's notes at the end, you find out that she wrote this inspiration of her friends as well as herself, and the Olympics coming to Japan in 2020. So the whole thing is just an inspiration of, you know, reality where successful women, very successful women, come to this thinking of, you know, I need something, I need to settle in now. I really do hope that she, you know, me obviously not being a girl, but I know so many girls will be reading this, that she approaches it in the way where, you know, the man is not what you need at the end of the day. I know I'm not a woman, so I can't really speak for them, but for these women that are being successful, you know, that is not the ultimate goal, is to get married. You know, if it is placed in your life and the opportunity comes, then that's great. But it shouldn't be something that drives you. Now, I hope that's the message that she presses on the next volumes. I hope I can get my hands on the second volume. It really is an interesting story. I would recommend it for those who are looking for a really comedy, could be some type of love story. I'm not going to say much after that, but could be a love story. So, guys, out of 10, I'm going to give this one right now a 7 out of 10. Why not higher? Just because it was an inspiration of hers, of the writer of her life. There is bits and pieces that you wouldn't get or understand why they're part of the story until you actually read the author's notes. So that's the only reason. The only reason I didn't give it higher it's a 7 out of 10. It's kind of an inside thing that once you understand why the author went that direction, you're like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. But if you actually completely skip those notes, you would just kind of leave yourself thinking why she did that. So out of 10, 7, I believe that's what it deserves. For you guys who want to see more of my reviews or other stuff, make sure you subscribe. Also, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below, and you'll be able to see where you can buy this manga as well in the comment section as in the description below. So thank you so much for all the support and love, guys, and like always, don't be strangers.